I'm done with this. Is that out of the way? Yo, what up, though? I ain't posted videos in a minute because, for the simple fact, see, there I go being a robot again. Let's try it again. Like I said, even before I was even pulled out this camera shit, I was listening to Doja Cat. Straight up, Doja Cat fire. I hate this mic like this. I finally decided to drop a video because I got a whole list of things. Actually, it's been just bullshit. Really, it's just been bullshit. If you want me to just get straight to the point, it's just been bullshit. There's always this new rule. Like, I took a break from YouTube because, number one, YouTube is fucking hard. If you're thinking about doing YouTube, it's not as easy as you think. I guess for some people it might be. For me, I think that it's been very difficult. I would say it's been very difficult, and it's been very difficult because YouTube is hard because, you know what I'm saying, like, depending on like your creative ability, you would think that you would just, you know, create a good thumbnail and what you think is a good video, and which I guess is kind of subjective, but what you would think is a good video when I guess the other people is not. Because I guess I could possibly be equating that wrong as far as the number ratio. I look at the number of views to likes and whatever and so forth. But long story short, I just thought I could just jump on here and just make some funny videos or whatever, and then that, you know, the people be entertained. A lot of people will subscribe, almost every person. Yeah, just me being a narcissist, I guess, that I am. I thought the majority of people that watch my videos would subscribe, and that did not happen. And it really just made me just not want to do it no more. I just gave up. For real. I gave up. I started doing like a gaming channel or whatever, and when I did that yielded less results than this. Less results, and I just got nowhere with that, and I just said fuck it, and I just stopped, and I just went back to watching YouTube, and don't do this. And this is one of the first things I want to say. Oh, this candle right here is by Shells. By the way, Shells, I really appreciate you. I appreciate you. YouTube is hard. Like, I thought that like I just get on here and drop a video, and then, you know, I get like 1,000 subscribers and I'll be monetized and whatever, and that is not the case, and that's not the way that it works. They said like majority of people that get on YouTube, they generally take them like 2 years to get 1,000 subscribers, to get monetized or whatever. And I felt like, fuck all that, I could just go and I could beat that in like a fraction of the time, and that it didn't happen like that. And what I realized was, going back and watching my videos and overthinking, and which probably majority of this came from, I realized that my videos was not good, and they was whack, and they was fucking boring, and they didn't provide any value to people whatsoever. And yeah, that was humbling. And what I did was, I went and I tried to find a workaround, and we'll get to that later, and you will see that. But it's hard, and you competing with other people on YouTube who already been established. Majority of these people who I'm posting these videos, you know what I'm saying, going up against, they're already established. So it's kind of, it makes it very, very difficult. It's oversaturated. You got people who post every single day, and I can't post every day. I can't post every day for the simple fact that I'm not about to sit up here and post videos when I'm just like holding guns and just being funny like my other videos. I'm not doing that. I want to do something. I'm not doing this for fun, and I'm not Well, kind of in a sense I am, but I'm not necessarily doing it for funds. I'm doing this because this is something that I truly enjoy, and it's something I'm extremely passionate about. I never thought that I would be as passionate about firearms as I am. And I just think they're the gateway to freedom. For real, for real. Yeah, you compete with other people on YouTube, and the shit is difficult because, like I said, I thought that I never took on the aspect or thought about it as like I'm building a community. I just thought of this. I don't know what I thought of it as. I just thought of it as shit as people were just gonna watch my shit and just subscribe and whatever, but that wasn't necessarily the case, and that's cool, and I'm glad y'all didn't, because I had nothing of value to provide to you really in any sense. But my videos, they'll start getting better as they go along. And in a second to that, to go along, I'm a parent. I'm married, I'm a parent. It's hard for me to edit videos, like record videos, whether they're like streaming after I finish streaming or after I finish shooting a gun video, which takes forever. Basically, it's hard, it's difficult. It's difficult because, like, okay, example, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, I got 5 lights in here. And you would never even guess because it's dark as fuck. I wanted to be like that for a reason, but it took me, it's 5 lights in here. And only out of these 5 lights, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them is on. It took me an hour to set up 4 lights. I have no experience in lighting, so that's the reason, one of the reasons why it took forever. Obviously, I don't know anything about lighting. I just went what looked good to me. Second to that, I'm doing everything by myself, and it's late, and I'm trying not to wake my kids up, and I'm trying to do something before I got to go to work in the morning. I'm trying to do something productive. So aside from that, you competing with people. You thinking that you're just gonna make it right away on your first or second video. Not gonna happen. Get it out your head. Maybe for you, not for me. And being a full-time parent and working a full-time job is hard. And my job is just like every other job in this whole damn world, is based off of control. Somebody looking to control you. And I just don't take kindly to that. Work hasn't been going good at all. And you know what? It was never going good regardless, because I'm not where I should be, and I'm not where I want to be. I just feel like there's more to life than pleasing people. Like, I'm gonna please myself. I'm ready to please myself. I'm tired of pleasing other people. I'm tired of having to, in a sense, cater to other people and their egos and their feelings, and having to toe the line between what's right and wrong, and not being able to say anything because you don't want to say what's right, because saying what's right either A, makes you look crazy, or B, don't nobody want to hear that shit and shut up because it's been going on forever and just deal with it. Fuck no, I'm not doing that. I'm not a bend over compliant type of individual. That's not how I am. I don't get down like that, and I never will be. So that's just against my character. It's against my spirit, and I refuse to just comply with the workforce and work a 9 to 5 all day. I want freedom. Now, even with YouTube, you know what I'm saying, there are restrictions, and I'm gonna get into that. And it's damn near less free, I guess, kind of in a sense, and you work even harder. But it's something that I really, really want to do. But one thing that I do want to say is, fuck jobs. That's number one. Fuck jobs is number one. And damn, I guess I can't, and I can't say that F word too many times either. That's another YouTube rule. But yeah, you have people that, basically, let me go back to the job thing. You have people at your job who, I just say this, who think they funny, but I'm funnier. Yeah, I just want more. I just want more out of life than what's being offered to me. Saving up for retirement, saving up for basically what I'm saying is, before I go all off somewhere else, because that was kind of the end part of my speech. You work majority. You do majority of your life. You do things that you don't want to do. Majority of the time, you do shit that you don't want to do. Aside from that, you expected to work an 80-hour work week, go to school, accrue all this debt that you would never pay off. You go to work 5 days a week to pay somebody else. You get to enjoy the leftovers of what you earn. And even aside from the leftovers, a portion of it is taken without your consent, whether you like it or not. And there's nothing that you can do about it. It's just something about that shit that just, I'm just tired of just going along with everything and just saying, and just letting it be what it is, because this is the way that it's always been. Fuck that. I'm done with that. I think that's my second cuss word, my F word. I'm not gonna say it again. I'm gonna try not to say it again. Be yourself. Like right now, even recording this video, it took me, I want to say maybe probably about, I can't even tell you how much time it took me to just set up mentally, just to prepare for this, to set this camera up, to do all of this that you see, just to make this video. And I don't even know how long this video gonna be. And it probably 0 people probably gonna see this video. But it took me forever to set this video up. Forever. Why? Because I'm sitting there trying to play some type of robotic fucking person instead of being myself. But it's kind of hard for me to be myself on camera. Number one, because I'm not used to being in front of a camera. That's number one. Number two, I don't know whether I'm supposed to look at this screen or if I'm supposed to look at the lens. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure what number I'm on. But let me go on to my next point. I use a lot of profanity. It's not that I don't have a robust vocabulary. It's not that. It's just that I just like cussing. That's just the truth. I just like cussing. Point blank period. And even like being yourself, like, you know, like I say, even before I was even pulled out this camera shit, I was listening to Doja Cat. Straight up. Doja Cat fire. Let me get off into the other aspect of some shit that's really, really itch me in my britches. So I said I wasn't gonna buy a suppressor, but I ended up buying one. I ended up putting my paperwork in April 5th. I got an email notification. Well, I put it in April 4th, but they ended up sending me an email notification April 5th at 11:43 a.m. saying all the details about how it's submitted, and it's in the submitted/in process stage or whatever. Why? Number one, I did it because I shot a suppressor a few times at the range and I thought it was cool, whatever, and I wanted one. I think it was, or whatever. And it was just random because I was thinking about it, but I wasn't gonna do it. So I saw his video, and then randomly, and I'm like, okay, so that must be a sign. So I went and I did it. So that was April 4th. Got the email notification April 5th. Today is June 29th, Saturday at 1:31 in the morning. No notification, nothing. Pissed off is an understatement. Why? I'm gonna tell you why. So originally when I went in to submit it, to do the paperwork, I bought this from an FFL. I bought it in store. I did my fingerprints in store. I took my photograph in store. I'm at the silencer shop, little kiosk. And the dude who was taking my picture, he like, the picture was shitty, number one, and it really didn't look like me. And I felt like, since he already knew, because he was in the military and all this shit, and you know, he knew, and he said he had multiple suppressors or whatever, and he said that that he knew what he was doing, so I believed him. So with me and believing him, he took the picture, and when he took the picture just really did not look like me, and I was pissed off because I'm like, okay, just chill. You overthinking, just chill. He helping you, and you don't really know the process, so just kind of just relax. Taking my fingerprints. By the way, that situation I mentioned was after. The picture was one of the last steps, but before that I had to do the fingerprints. When I did the fingerprints, like it was so difficult to do the fingerprints. For some reason, that kiosk was not accepting my fingerprints at all, and it's not because of callus necessarily, anything like that. It just wasn't accepting. So, in the midst of it not accepting, I ended up telling him that it wasn't accepting. He ended up coming over there and helping me, and I was telling him that some of the fingerprints there weren't received by the kiosk as good. They were received, I think, as like fair or something like that. And if your fingerprints are not clear, it can put a delay in your application. And I already knew that. So I told him, I was like, a few of the fingerprints, they weren't good. They were like in the fair, stage or whatever, the fair, whatever. And he was like, no, it's good or whatever, as long as it's not in the red or bad or whatever, you're good and everything's going to be cool or whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, okay, all right, I believe you. I guess I don't have I guess I have to trust you, I guess. Nothing. June 29th, I've been checking every single day, bro, and like nothing. And I've been on Reddit forums, everybody getting approved, and I'm thinking like maybe it's state dependent or whatever, and I really don't know. So that was submitted this April 5th. And also I left out a few details, and again, this is what I'm getting better at. I'm not good at this. I'm getting better, so just bear with me. I filed as an individual. And the wait time, I believe, during that time, I'm not sure what the wait time during that was. I think it was on ATF website. I think it was 56 days. Yeah. And I'm way past the 56-day mark. Right? So, bought the suppressor. I felt like he messed up my shit. He took a weird picture, and I thought that was the problem. I bought another suppressor. What suppressor I bought, I'm not gonna tell you until you will see it when I get it. But I bought another suppressor. I did this one online, and I did it through Silencer Central. And I had the fingerprint card. I paid for the suppressor. Sent me the fingerprint cards. I sent in 5 sets of fingerprints. 5 sets of fingerprints, just to be sure. And I called him in advance, like, if I send you 5 sets of fingerprints, will this like delay anything or whatever? And the lady on the phone was like, no, it won't delay anything, because it's even better that way. We have a way to scan more, and it'll be a better chance of it being accepted and a less chance of delay, versus you just submitting 1 or 2 fingerprint cards. And I already have my own fingerprint cards. I bought them off Amazon, and Amazon gave me more than Silencer Central gave me. So I sent in my fingerprints. The dates and whatever don't matter, but long story short, I ended up sending in certifying for that paperwork over the phone, and I think that was on June 11th. June 11th, I certified. Silencer Central did. They said all my information was good, and I'm still waiting, and that kind of just like put it like a damper on things, because like I'm not going indoors to shoot. The state I live in, it's irrelevant, but I'm not shooting indoors in no indoor range. That's not happening, because I just don't trust people, and I want to be in my own environment. Once again, being free, I want to be free. I don't want to be tied down to nobody. They loading a loaded gun behind me, because the last time I was at the range, an old ass lady was sitting up here loading the gun behind me, and one of the range safety officers or whatever the acronym, I forget. I might be gonna try to pump fake, but he was out there. He didn't even say nothing. And then the lady that she was with didn't even say shit either. And I'm like, bro, she like loading the gun behind me. It was a 22, and we got like, it was just still the point. It was just the point. I don't like it, so I try my best to shoot outdoors, and that's really the reason why I have been unable to do any type of content, is because I don't have nowhere to shoot. Going indoors in indoor ranges in controlled places, I'm not doing that. That's not happening. I'm not doing that. It's good to zero my gun, but I'm not doing that to like try to be a gun tuber or a YouTuber or just do this. I'm not doing that. No. And I mean, my channel not gonna be solely, surrounded just solely based off of guns. It will be, but it'll be a lot about my life and whatever. We'll just see. I really don't know, but my life will kind of be incorporated in it, in a sense. But anyway, I'm still waiting on it. And we just gonna see, just really, I guess at this point, just see what happens. So, another issue I have. Here's another issue I have. I created another YouTube channel, and I uploaded one video on there. Now, I received another, hold on, let me change my music real quick. I'm listening to Doja Cat right now, actually. Listen to Doja Cat, Wet Vagina. That's my shit. So, I ended up posting a video, and I ended up getting a notification. And I'm gonna put, this is the notification. So, okay, so look. I posted a video. Next thing I know, I go on YouTube. I think it was like 30 minutes later, they deleted my channel. They deleted the channel I made, and then deleted the channel that you see in this song right now. Deleted it. No strike, no warning, straight removal. As soon as I went on there, it said channel removed. I filed an appeal, and basically, because I really couldn't figure out what community guideline I violated. I'm going to put it on the screen, what they said I did. They said I violated some type of community guideline. The first one was, said I did something about not scamming somebody, but I don't remember what it was. It was something. And then the next one that they sent, it was vague. It never said what I did. So I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I made a channel, another channel associated with this one, and I didn't do anything. All I did was post a video of content that I made. I don't even know what you're talking about. So long story short, I filed an appeal. This notification has been on my phone since June 22nd of this year. I haven't read it yet because I was always wondering, why did you delete my channel? What did I do? So here's what it says. YouTube notification. Hi, corrupt ass official. We're pleased to let you know that we recently reviewed your YouTube account, and after taking another look, we can confirm that it is not in violation of our terms of service. We have lifted the suspension of your account and is once again active and operational. We'd like to thank you for your patience while we review this case. Our goal is to make sure content doesn't violate our community guidelines so that YouTube can be a safer place for all. And sometimes we make mistakes trying to get it right. We hope you understand, and we're sorry for any inconvenience or frustration this has caused. If you have any further questions, feel free to reach out to us here. Sincerely, the YouTube team. Let me see if they actually said I'm sorry. Oh, they only said they're sorry for the inconvenience, not that they're actually sorry. Anything in the other one, because both of these were attached. And when I saw that, the reason why this is a big deal is because I had just intending on going out and shooting some content and posting it. And I was going to do, I was creating a gaming channel or whatever too. And I was going to post on there. And when the channel got deleted, what I tried to figure out was, so wait, so you just take the channel down? You don't even give me a strike, a warning, or nothing. You just completely remove my whole channel. Aside from it, it's all something that I didn't do, but that's like the whole channel. So I thought about it and I said, so basically what you're saying is that I could have 100,000 subscribers. This could be my income, or 1 million, and you could just take you could just totally just take my channel away. And then on top of that, when you get your channel removed, you can't create another channel or anything like that. And aside from that, having to combat, you know what I'm saying, having the channel removed, having to combat with YouTube policies, they keep changing their policies. The policies, they don't stop changing whatsoever. Example, like I was reading some of their firearms policy, and on their firearms policy, it says you can't even do things like, let me see, where is it? You still can't have bump stocks. Bump stocks are forbidden. You can't have that. Conversion kits. I have a conversion kit. Actually, I don't have it in here right now, but I have a conversion kit. And are you saying that I can't put that on here? Because I have a conversion kit, and I'm just wondering. You got things like, what else do they have on here? You cannot provide instructions on how to remove certain firearm safety devices, such as devices that limits the release of a magazine. This does not include removal of a device used to temporarily disable a weapon, like a gun lock. So wait. I can't even press the mag release. I can't even press the mag release button. I can't press. And it's not a complete list, so that means that it's arbitrary. That means they're gonna make it up as they go. And they give me my page back. But then again, me saying that is being complacent. No, you're wrong, and that's okay. You can't show content using the use of a homemade firearm, a 3D printed gun, an automatic firearm, or any of the below accessories. I already mentioned that. Bump stocks, high capacity magazines. I don't even know what a high capacity magazine even is. I don't know. You have to have a number. I don't know what that is. You have to provide value on it. I don't know what that is. Homemade silencers or suppressors. Oh, this is a non-exhaustive list. You can't fire a 3D printed gun. You can't even fire a fully automatic rifle. So I can't even fire a fully automatic rifle on my channel. I can't fire a firearm with a high capacity magazine, even though they already said that. That's kind of crazy. And this list is, you know, I know you can't link other sites to websites to buy stuff and stuff like that and show people. You can't even show people how to finish a lower receiver. Really anything, and then they give you 90 days. And after that, it's really just like ass cheeks out, really. And like I said, it's just hard, man. YouTube is extremely difficult. And I plan on just dropping some content. That's kind of really the update. I really don't really have too much else. That's really it. Just be free. That's kind of like my message. I think that you should invest in yourself. Like, even with making this video, I invested in myself. I bought a wireless mic. I bought a new camera. I bought lights, and I bought ammo. Usually when I used to buy my ammo, I used to skip out on my ammo. But now I buy my ammo in bulk, and I advise you to do the same thing. If you're gonna buy ammo, don't buy it from these stores, bro. They overcharging you. Number one, buy it offline. Buy it online. I advise you to go to Palmetto State Armory. That's who I get mine from. And it's worth it. And if I haven't mentioned it, shout out to Sheldon. I appreciate you for the candle. The candle was amazing. And I hope your foot is better. Cause that was some wild shit. that was, yeah, bro. Yeah. That's all that I'm saying. The only thing, my whole point of making this video really was saying, just be free. You know what I'm saying? Do what it is that you want to do. Live your life. Stop being restricted to your 9-to-5 job, your education, your height, your weight, your disability, whatever your obstacle is that you have. Don't let people tell you can't do any fucking thing. Anything. I don't care what it is, because majority of people that you come across they're haters. They act like they're happy for you, but they're not. They're not. We live in a very, very, very cruel and corrupt world, and I know this probably is getting very, very political, but I think it needs to be said. We live in a very, very corrupt world, and I think that one of the most important things you can do is limit the amount of corruptness around you. You probably could eliminate it entirely. If you're out here in the real world every day, you can't. And and they probably call me one of these woke people or awake people or whatever you want to call it. But I'm a realist, and I just pay attention, and I see things for what they are. And me being come to the age that I've come to, I just realized this world is nothing like I thought, and we are just put here to work and to slave for these corporations until we die, and I'm not cool with that, and I refuse to go out like that. I have way bigger things I want to do. I want to own horses, farms, cars, fucking dirt bikes, anything you can think of. I want to own every breed of horse there possibly is, and working a 9 to 5 job, I don't care doing what I'm trying to do, it's not gonna cut it. It's not gonna work, and I'm never gonna be happy. I'm never gonna be satisfied, and neither are you until you do what you want to do. This shit was a big leap for me. This was hard. Getting in front of this camera like this, it was hard talking in front of the camera like this and putting yourself out there and not knowing how people are going to perceive you. You don't know. But I don't care no more. I really don't. I don't give a fuck. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. And really, I'm just here to spread the word that freedom is about, and I think that you should have some of it, and I think that we all should, in more ways than one. I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to be on, like I said, I plan on being on YouTube for a while. Some videos probably drop. I don't know. I probably got a video dropping. I don't know when. We going to see. It probably might be tomorrow. It might be probably when I finish editing this video. And all my and any type of videos you want to see specifically, let me know in the comments. Tell me. I don't care. It don't make a difference to me. I'm just going to put something good that I think that I probably would want to see. And I think if I would want to see it, it probably would interest other people. Anybody who watched this video, I do appreciate you. Again, live your life and be free. Do not subject yourself to being a conformist. Do not conform to people. Live your life the way that you want to live it. You will die one day. We all gonna die one day. So I would rather go out doing, being happy and doing what it is that I love. But jobs can eat one. Every job, big, small, care how much they pay. All of them ain't nothing but a scam anyway. I don't have any fancy words. Like I said, I'm very awkward in front of the camera. I'll drop another video soon. I don't know when that's gonna be. And I gotta go to work, so. I'm very awkward, so sometimes I just don't know what to say. I'm listening to Gunna.